Hey there, YouTubers. I just wanted to show you my latest thrift store find. This is an RCA Victor Model 45J. This is one of the first 45 RPM record players out there on the market. It was made between, I believe, 1949 and 1950, this particular model number. I've seen other ones that look identical to this with different model numbers, but this is one of the very first 45 RPM record players for consumers. It hooked to the back of a radio that had a auxiliary input so that you could add a record player. It doesn't have a speaker or an amp or anything. It's simply a mechanical mechanism with an on-off switch and a tone arm, and that's about it. But I found this at a Goodwill store for $10. It looks pristine. It's nice condition. After getting it home and taking it apart, I saw that it had been dropped and there were some cracks in the Bakelite, and there was a broken chassis mount on the inside. So I was able to fix that with some super glue. Got that all back together. Now everything is nice and even. The turntable turns nice and smooth. I did have to do a lot of tweaking on the tone arm because it was just dropping down in the middle of a record. It wasn't starting at the edge and going all the way to the end. But I was able to tweak that. So I don't have any sound coming out of it yet. I wanted to get it mechanically working first, and then I'm eventually going to put a stereo cartridge in it, because what it has right now is an old crystal cartridge from 1949 or 1950, and chances are that doesn't even produce any electrical signal to be able to hear it. Even though the stylus on it is still good, I doubt that it's going to work. So I'm going to eventually transfer some sort of a different, more modern cartridge to it. But anyway, the reason for this video is I wanted to show you mechanically how this thing works. It's pretty impressive. You have a knob on the side here to turn it on, and I got the records all stacked up there. And then in the front, there's a button right here. You press it, drops the first record, gets that lead-in groove and goes right in. I'm going to demonstrate it here. I'm just going to go through these records real quick here. It's pretty fast. Pretty impressive how that works. You can stack, I think it says up to 7 records you can stack on here. Safely, anyway. I got one more here. That's the last one. I did notice the turntable slips just a little bit there's not really a lot of grip on the platter, so I think that first record slips. But there you go. There's the RCA Victor 45J from 1949 or 1950. I'm still not quite sure which one this is yet. There's markings on the inside. I suppose if I looked a little closer, I'd be able to figure it out. So, and then when the last record is done, if you let it go to the very end, it just keeps playing it over and over and over because it's not dropping any more records. So really, the only way to stop this, from what I can see, is to turn the power off on the side and then just pick up the tone arm and put it aside. But there you have it. There's my RCA Victor Model 45J. I got a really good deal on this at Goodwill, and I know that perfectly working condition ones like this sell for over $200. So what a deal. What a steal. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time.